If you ignore the 9 specific energetic shifts hitting us this April, you're going to find yourself pushing when you should be resting and freezing when you should be sprinting. Acting out of sync is how we accidentally create friction in our careers and relationships. You might already be feeling the symptoms of this timing mismatch. It shows up as unexplainable tension with your partner or slipping on health goals, like knowing you need to hit the gym, ordering a pizza instead, and sitting with that repetitive, heavy guilt. To navigate this month safely, we are using a system called the cosmic traffic light. It maps out April into distinct energetic periods, lighting up in green, amber, and red blocks to tell us exactly when to accelerate, when to yield, and when to stop completely. Looking at the first node on April 1st, we enter an amber portal. This is a period of caution. High emotional energy tends to pull hidden imbalances out into the open, highlighting the areas of your life where you've been avoiding accountability. Moving forward to April 10th, the energy shifts into a hard red portal. This is a strict cosmic mandate to completely stop. It is a time to sleep, relax, and ruthlessly delete old habits, stagnant plans, and draining relationships from your environment. Ignoring a stop signal doesn't just stall progress, it wastes the energy you need for the next sprint. When your efforts don't match your results, the resulting friction often leads to the mental fatigue and life imbalances many are feeling. Respecting these red portals is how you preserve your energy for the windows that actually matter. Once we clear that period of rest, the pacing changes entirely. The middle of the month transforms into an aggressive launchpad for your deepest ambitions, giving you the green light to go full steam ahead with your goals. This diagram illustrates a spike in energy around April 9th and 14th. These consecutive green portals bring sharp minds, accelerated communication, and unstoppable ideas. It is a window that rewards raw, unhesitating courage and big, decisive steps. The momentum peaks on April 17th with the Aries new moon. After 3 months of trial and error with your New Year's resolutions, this acts as a pivot point for the entire year. It is the moment to look at the data from the first quarter and hit reset on any actions that aren't yielding results. During this specific window, you must initiate the changes you've been avoiding. Start that project, negotiate a new business venture, or finally leave a stagnant job. This is the exact moment to plant seeds for the future and speak your mind directly. But there is a psychological danger hidden in this rapid progress. When we experience this kind of intense, fast-paced success, the human ego takes over. It assumes the speed is permanent and that we can sprint forever without needing to recharge. That unchecked momentum can blind us to the natural rhythms of the month. We forget that every burst of energy eventually requires a period of consolidation. By expecting this high-speed sprint to last indefinitely, we walk right into a psychological trap, just as the timeline begins to slow down. The brakes engage on April 19th and 23rd as we enter the amber slowdown. The rapid-fire conversations and incoming opportunities that felt so certain just days before suddenly pause, demanding a much more logical, deliberate pace. This sudden pause can trigger an immediate, claustrophobic panic. The ego interprets silence as failure. It begins obsessively questioning its own security, wondering if a relationship is fading or if a career path has hit a dead end. That internal panic quickly spills out into counterproductive behaviors. You might find yourself sending a barrage of messages to force a reply, staring at bank accounts stressing over finances, or demanding immediate commitments from a partner who simply needs time to think. This friction escalates directly into the most challenging date of the month. April 25th is a double-hit red day, where 2 highly intensive energetic shifts collide simultaneously. This visual represents the mechanics of the 25th. You have 2 individuals who both feel courageous, bold, and entirely right in their perspectives. When both people decide to speak their absolute truth without considering the other, their egos collide head-on in a destructive power struggle. If you enter this window unaware of the high volatility, it is easy to mistake this collective friction for a personal attack. When 2 people are both unwilling to yield, a minor disagreement can quickly escalate into a lasting resentment that damages your professional standing or personal relationships. The tool to neutralize this collision is a practice called radical allowing. Instead of tightening your grip when the pressure rises, you choose to let the tension pass through you without reacting to it defensively. It means fighting the urge to beg for a result or force a partnership that is pulling away. You have to be willing to drop your pride, step down from the ego's pedestal and accept that the best path forward might involve giving the situation more space. Navigating through April requires a very specific rhythm. When you see a green day, take massive, bold action. When you hit an amber day, adopt a strategy of hurrying slowly, grounding yourself in nature, and giving your ideas time to breathe. And when you hit those red days, the instruction is non-negotiable. Stop. Do not react to provocations. Absorb the surrounding friction like a stone sinking into water, and allow the energy to settle entirely, leaving no ripples. All of this turbulence serves a practical purpose. Existing structures and habits often have to break apart to clear the physical and emotional space required for new manifestations to take root. Tracking these 9 portals provides a framework for coordinating your ambition with the environment around you. Instead of guessing when to act, you're operating with a specific roadmap for the month. To keep your timing aligned as the year progresses, hit the subscribe button for daily updates on these shifts.